Simile. Simile, simile, simile. Simile is one of those funny words that's very easy to mix up with other words like smile. It is very important to understand what a simile is, though. It's a rather common literary device. A simile is a phrase comparing one thing to another thing. Similes are used to describe something by relating it to another thing that the reader can comprehend. Just saying it was tall is technically correct if it is tall, but that doesn't tell the reader anything about how tall it is. It was as tall as a bear on its hind legs tells the reader how tall it is, while at the same time engaging the reader with an interesting visual. Some examples of a simile. He was as strong as an ox. It was solid as rock. She was silent, like a cold night. They remained calm like still water. Notice that each of these similes has something in common between them. They use like or as to connect the subject and adjective to the descriptor. Similes can be longer and more poetic, such as it shone brightly like a star on a clear night, or more brief, like she was as quick as lightning. Both are similes, and both are useful. Just be careful not to make overly complex similes, for that way lies purple prose. Similes are incredibly useful. They allow you to give the reader a good idea about a thing with a short phrase, while bringing some color into your writing. Just be careful not to overuse them. Sometimes it is perfectly okay to say the ground was hard. You don't have to say the ground was hard as cement. Keep in mind, you'll notice people use similes in everyday conversation. Someone might say, it is like a hurricane outside when describing the weather. So don't think that similes are just something that is only used in books and poetry. With this brief explanation, you are ready to make better use of similes in your writing and communication. Keep it up, and soon you will be writing like Shakespeare himself.